see at the top that we have got a current temperature, we've got our comfort heating point and our comfort cooling point, and obviously our current temperature sits nicely in between those, and that is based on the schedule at the bottom of the screen down here, where between 6 AM and 6 PM this setting will be enabled. So we can adjust the schedule and we can adjust the temperature. We've got all sorts of different adjustments on here. So if we go into the schedule, you'll see that this schedule applies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's longer on Friday and Saturday, goes through till midnight, and on Sunday it's the same again, back 6 till 6. If we wanted to make an amendment to one of these, just click into it, and then you can make adjustments to either the start time, the end time, make it all day. You can adjust whether the settings are the same for different days. So on day mode, you can just select multiple days to make them all the same. And then you can enable which option of your comfort or eco temperatures you want in that time period. We go all the way back to the main screen, and we've got the temperatures here. These are our comfort for cooling, our eco for cooling. So if we are in eco mode, then the range of temperatures allowed within the room is far greater. So it has to get quite a lot hotter before the AC kicks in, or it has to get quite a lot cooler before the heating kicks in. We have obviously at the very top and the very bottom got overheat protection and also frost protection, which are our absolute maximums that the system, even if everything is disabled, then the system still kicks in to protect your property with those temperatures. Finally, at the bottom of the screen here, we've got some graphs showing exactly what has happened with the temperature at different times, and that resolution can be adjusted to be very, very precise over the period. And also you can see this is measured in 0.3 of a degree, so it is super accurate and gives us plenty of history all the way back. Below that we've got some linked objects. These just show, so if the temperature had dropped below our 22.5 comfort temperature during our scheduled period in the middle, and then the heating would come on, then we would see that this heating valve clicked open, and that would show us that then the heating was enabled. That heating valve is obviously one heating valve for the boiler for the property, so that heating valve is only really going to show us on even if this room is at temperature and another room is not. Then you will show that there's some heat coming from the heating valve. And then we can also see below that the AC is in standby, and there is a little fan on there just circulating the air in the room. Finally, there are modes that can be adjusted. Generally we like to leave things in automatic scheduled mode, get it all dialed in on the schedule, and then set it and forget it. Just don't think about it thereafter. If you like to be a little bit more specific, or you've got a particular purpose in mind for a room on a particular day, that you're going to be filling the room with flowers and you want to drop your temperature, not run the normal schedule, or you've got an old or a young person and you want to make sure that room stays at a nice high temperature, you can put a fixed set point on that temperature for that room and precisely tie it to that, and it will just deviate half a degree either way, but it will very accurately maintain that temperature throughout the period until you turn the fixed set point off. And that is everything to do with heating and cooling. And then I'll just go through back to the categories. We've got ventilation as a separate category here. In this particular instance, we do have a humidity sensor, so we don't just kick the ventilation in on the basis of heat, we can also do it on the basis of humidity. We can adjust where the threshold point is. So at the moment it's measuring 62%. If I were to pull the threshold down, then the extractor would kick in automatically. And then we've also got some low and high standardized settings that we can just leave on there, so we know that if there's a lot of people in the room, just make sure the extractor's permanently on, just trickle in some fresh air in here all the time. Thanks for watching.